Yo, 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 what's up? It's your boy Easy E in the motherfucking house doing the triple B. Yo, I had real problems with my computer, you know what I'm saying? The camera wasn't working. It was really stressful. I had all these new little, these little tricks I'd learned, and my computer's so whacked, so I'm doing this off the iPad, yo. Can everybody hear me okay, yo? Say yo. Yo, 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 are we there? Playing with this Corey. Can someone say you hear me all right in that so I know it's all going on? Can you hear me? Corey lovers. Speak. Come on, blood. Can someone say hello? We hear you. Thank you. The R-Man's here. The R-Man's giving me enough money in cryptocurrency madness. Much love. Anyway, yeah, I prepared all this stuff for today. Can you all guess who I am now? Can you all guess who I am? Easy motherfucking E, motherfucker. Shit. Easy. What you talking about, Easy? Shit. You're hanging with a triple B right now. You know what I'm saying? Hey, here we go. Thank you. Immediately, he knew who the triple B was. You know what I'm saying? Shalom, says Lemberlaki. I don't understand that stuff. My boy Ice Cube did a song about Jerry Heller. Yeah, so we don't talk about that early life shit. All right. Builder Kills in the house, my boy. He says, what's up, Triple? You always give me some cash money, man. Oh, says, Pokey is a grass. Oh, no, I'm sorry. I haven't put these up anymore. Now I'm starting to put them up. Oh, what's up? Pokey is a grass scumbag. I've heard that. I'm going to get back on it, right? Now, I prefer. Oh, wait, what we got here, man? The Iron Shake. Let's make him humble. The old country way. That's right. And fuck him in the ass with his huge Corey. That's what he used to do, didn't he? But he was not homosexual. No. Anyway, I prepared a rap, but now I'm so stressed out. I don't know if I can give it. It's an Easy E rap. It's an Easy and Triple B rap. You know what I'm saying? Shall we see what we can do, yeah? Let's check it out, man. Like I said, I didn't get a chance to try these things, man. Let's see what's happening. Because of the computer's so whack, I'm really annoyed, man. I haven't even been able to turn monetization off. All right, here we go. Too many pussy holes. Not you guys, I'm talking about this. Okay, here we go. You hear that? Easily Triple B a pro. The microphone, cause he ain't no joke. Tell your mama to go suck my Corey. I have no time to hear her story. Psychopathic. It gets upset when Triple B hard. The biggest up a yard for the days of old over the map. Now I'm just a beat that don't give a fuck. We need to be fans, then he used to do what? Because we would never quit. As soon as you think we stop trolling you, we still talk shit. I'm so stressed out. Yo, check this out. You know what time it is? Fuck Sega Spirit. Fuck Sega 314. Fuck Ben Heidi. Fuck KJ. Fuck 258 as a staff. As a button man. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Theron. Peanut head ass. Ain't even on my level. Yo, we talk fast. You there, my friend? You talk about the best on your channel. Stop that thing. That didn't go perfectly, but that's because I was so stressed I didn't have time to prepare. Whatever, man. Let's see some comments, man. You got to try things out. I blame the haters. Okay, here we start, man. You need an external mic, blood. Is it that bad? Is it that bad? If it is, I'm sorry, bro. Like I said, I have an external one on my PC, but it's like, I don't know, my PC's, it's not working today. The camera wasn't working, bro. I'm really sorry. If it's that bad, you tell me. All right, and then I'll start again in an hour or something like that, because there's no point having a whack thing when no one can hear you. This is I hear from my boy R.O. Porky's going for bail tomorrow, the rat. He's been nicked and remanded. That's what they're saying. I'm going to do a video on this tomorrow, y'all. Bangor boys, says Marav Machiavelli. Bangor. No, man, this is easy, man. Straight out Compton, man. Is a brother that will smother your mother and make your sister think I love her. That shout out. That's right, my boy Lee Talks Boxing. You go rinse out that pussy old Spencer Fearon. You know, he ain't even on my level. The stress of today, bro. I can't tell you, blood. Build a kill, post a Corey. Hi, Corey time, no Corey, no glory. No Corey, no damn glory. Do you all like my, what's it called? Yeah, that's part of my merch. I've been working another one, but they've been rejecting it. But where there's a will, and there's a fucking will, there's a fucking way. Right? Triple B in the house says the inside game. Yes, bruv. Could you just tell me at least that the what's it called? The sound isn't too bad. You can understand it because I'm doing it off my iPad and iPads are whack. My computer's just I don't know, man. I think the Illuminati have been sabotaging me. It was fine earlier, and then as soon as I set up, I was ready to roll. I couldn't get no camera. The sound was going. I could, you know, and I started getting all hyped. I don't like to be late. You know, I had a real good. I was going to bust the rhymes, but it didn't work. Anyway, forget about it. I can't rinse him out. He's talking about Spencer, the failure, Fearon, ripped on Fearon, the master, no knowledge, bellend. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. He said, I can't rinse him out because he blocked me. Yeah, that Spencer's one of them pussy holes like Sonny Edwards, right? He blocks all the time. Again, when he comes up with someone who knows what they're doing, and he'll delete, you know, the comments he's made. See, that's straight out of Compton. He's a brother that will smother your mother and make your sister think I love her. I used to like Easy Eve. TS Boxing in the house. What about A. Morales? Barrera. Shirt will touch. Paper has been lit. That's out of 50. Yeah. You know what I've got to do with the merch? I was really annoyed. I was going to flick up loads of pictures. Like I said, there was too much happening, bro. Next time, man. What I've learned the lesson is you got a whack computer, Triple B. So either you replace it or you know whatever. You have to rebuild it, or remove a lot of stuff, which I did anyway before, and make sure you have a longer time before the live, so you practice. You get me? Yeah. This is what I've got. Curiosity. Tyson Fiore, sour cherry. Now you get two of those, and you got Guido Vianello's Corey. Anyway, yo, let's see what's going on, man. Yo, Build a Kill just be shadow banned because he ain't showing up in the live chat. Really? He can't be, man. Not from me. I seen him, man. He was here earlier, blood. He just posted a Corey, big Corey. Fuck. Yeah, I totally agree with that. You know, they do it on purpose, by the way. It's not exactly unknown, is it? Hiding comments, shadow banning. Smile back if you're ugly. Which boxers are in the Illuminati? Well, it's not so much whether they're in the Illuminati, it's whether they are a pawn of the Illuminatis. Yeah, you only get in the Illuminati if you're seriously powerful, right? So you might get guys like, you know, let's talk about the music industry because that's easier. So you might get guys like Jay-Z, but he's high in terms of as a performer in the Illuminati, but in the Illuminati he's a nobody. He's a nobody. It's the big bankers, man. In boxing, Al Heyman and his lot are definitely part of the secret society. You know, I don't know if you want to use Illuminati as a big umbrella term. There are a few different little societies. You know, Gay J is in a secret society. He's always doing his signs. Hearn, both the Hearns. But, you know, boxing, you know, they're not going to be super powerful. They're just pawns. They know that. But, you know, it's the difference between having 100 million pounds and having, like, nothing. Yeah? I myself be buying the lies start now. Thank you very much. But remember, like, do you know how much money I earned for ad revenue yesterday? I only did one video because I've been working. £1.20. Blood clot. I look back on my financials and that, and the most I made through ad revenue was early on as well. I didn't have as many subscribers. Was £160 in a month, in the second month, and now I make 90, even though I've got more views and more subs. So yeah, I would love people to buy the merch. I hope you liked it. I'm gonna see which ones sell. I don't think a lot of people can buy the Ricky Hatton Tuck Me In t-shirt, but I thought I'd do it for the trolling. And the Ricky Hatton Gimp mask. I mean, I just had to do it. I think the Corey Inspector will go well. David Greenblatt will go well. Hopefully the Pepe Tyson Fury, which I managed to get on another couple of platforms, will do okay. I like the Surskin Soul Glow, but he's not. I don't know, man. I don't know. You tell me what you like. You know, it's all for the funds. My boy Lee says, "Glad you're representing fam." We need the hood to be seen, innit? That's right. Just black trying to make it in the rap game. You get me? That's right. You feel me, man? You know, you peeps don't know what it's like to be held back. You know, you get me? There's no youth clubs either. We'd be held back all the time. It was poor. We can only afford a few pairs of trainers, innit? You get me? So it's poverty, innit? So we turn to crime. They're trying to hold us back, blood. They're trying to hold us back. And that's why when you see a brother like me make it in the rap game, you know, there's a place to us, but we need more. We need more money, more problems. We need more social security. Take us out of poverty and shit. Now, my boy, I keep on. Litos Boxing, real talk. We got to stick together for real, yo. With the General 7-8 now, Heyman, our saviors, y'all. That's right. But then the racialistical people decided to come in. Back in the day, boxing be's a black game, especially the heavyweight divisions. Yeah, ain't nobody but black African Americans in the house, y'all. And the racists bring up the Klitschko's, the Tyson Furies, people like that. You know what I'm saying? Nikolai Valuev, Dave Allen, all these peeps, y'all. This U6, blood clot, sorry, racism. Daniela Scolos, is Triple B controlled up for the red pill? Controlled up for the red pill boxer. Control up? Why would you? Why? Find me some proof. No, it's your answer, but you know, I've had a few of these people. You know, you get it all the time. It's fine. Watch more videos. You know, I need to add revenue. Yeah, true, mate. Them boys, Crawford and Spence, are doing a great job of representing the superior race. Innit? We back. Yeah, Deontay Wilder should have won all them 3 fights against Tyson Fury, but it was racism. The Iron Shake. I'll be buying your merch in Tehran. Oh. Shukran, brother. Shukran, my brother. Salam alaikum. Great to have you here, brother. Please buy merch. We can ship to Tehran. No problem. My boy Nordic Warrior. He got a channel. Check him out, man. What's up, fam? Chilling down ends in it, blood. Yeah, you know how we do things. You get me? You know how we do things. Yeah, my boy is way more. We're more athletic. We got more skills and more character. That's right. We be held back by racism, y'all. Always. And my boy, you give me bare money in the crypto. What do you think about the oil drilling on TV adverts? It's everywhere. You notice though, the oil drillers, I mean they do all mixed race stuff, but they've started to put oil drilling in. They never used to. It used to be black men with white women's, and now they start to go to oil drilling a lot. But they always get the cafe latte girls. You get me? The lighties girls. Because if you notice on the street, you know, like white men. You see a lot of white men with you know, the mixed girls, but not with the full Nubian queens, y'all. So they realized that, and they started to push the mixed girl thing. And by the way, I was surprised how many of my fans have come out as closet oil drillers in the comments. There's been like loads of them. Some of them are married blood to Africans. Some of them go, you know, I like white girls, but when I see a beautiful caramel cafe latte girl, blood clot. So, you know, I mean, you know, each of their own. It's not for the Triple B. Triple B wants a proper Nubian queen. Right, what we got here, man? Oh, it's so blatant. It's just to demoralize. Yes, demoralize people that don't know, but also to encourage it, because people are idiots and they buy into that. Oh, it's much better to have a mixed girlfriend, because I see that on TV and I can show off. You remember that guy? What's that pussy old called? Jeremy Corbyn, yo. And he was. This is back in the 70s, I think, and he was smashing Diane Abbott, you know, the one that can't count, that idiot. And he was with all his, like, you know, lefty, trendy white friends, and he'd bring in Diane Abbott into the room, naked, like some slave thing. Yeah, you feel me? and then to parade her in front, like some slave show, parade her in front of his white friends. Go, yeah, I nutted a black girl in it. Multicultural blood. It's a joke, innit? Well, the pan for par number one, but Debs is racist. That's right. Funnily enough, the second Tyson Fury Wilder fight, that's the one where he really got splattered. He didn't. At least in number 3, Wilder put Tyson on the floor, but and then there were these fans coming out, and it was just like, I didn't know if it was white or eggshell or whatever, but he come out and go, that shit is racist. Ain't no way he won that fight. It's racism. It's racist. And he had some black girl. She was walking away. She was embarrassed, man. She probably came out like, gee, I want to get myself a white Hirsch guy. Anyway, yeah. Yes, the truth. That's right, blood. Okay. Shit. Buffalo Soldier. Oh, no, Suffalo Soldier. Play on words there. Brother, can you give a shout out to my Thailand biatch? Her name be Jojo, and she got the Ale Pum Pum. Yo, Jojo, what you saying? I hear you got the Ale Pum Pum. I say, shout out to you. We love the Ale Pum Pum. You know what I'm saying? Keep clean. Be real. Huh? Make sure you look after your man. Make him some of that crazy pasta things. Big up. Shout out to the Italian biatch, Jojo. Peace in Italy, man. Are you from Sicily, by the way? What part of Italy? Sicily or the north? Because they're very different, right? Because have you seen a film called True Romance? And it's got Dennis Hopper, yeah? And who's the other guy? Christopher Walken. He tells them about Sicilian history. Sicilians were spawned by ninjas. It's a great scene, blood. My boy TS Boxing. One love to my beautiful black kings and queens. One love. Oh. This is why we do things in the community. Build a Kill, always here, man. I can always be relied on. £5 from my boy Build a Kill. He must have. He's giving me every live. What can you say at that? What do you know about that? You keep saying you don't get enough likes. Maybe if you stop talking about the Corey, that would change. You big Corey. There has been way too much Corey talk. That's true. But guys, yeah, if you could like, don't get enough likes on my videos. It must change your algorithm. You need to get up there. So yeah, hit the like button. It don't cost nothing. You know what I'm saying? All right, but thanks, Builder Kill, as usual, my man. It's great to have you here, bro. Good you have me shadow banned because someone's worried about that. TS Boxing, but to be honest, the way and the beautiful, definitely not plastic. Telly Swift, who that, man? Who that? Why the Queens told Fury take his shirt off on the way in? You fat. You know what I'm saying? You are fat. You fat. Yeah. Fury's like you first, love. Yeah, man. Forget about it. Them Queens, man, they're not for the Triple B. We've got 27 viewers. Yeah, they. This is, I think it's too bad. I'm disappointed with the state of my computer. That I couldn't get my rap on properly. I couldn't get my images of my merch. But yeah, what's the feedback on the merch? Have a look, guys. Like I said, I've sold. I was so excited because 5 minutes after I launched the stove, and 5 minutes later, I get my first sale. Some Corey Inspector coasters. I was buzzing, bro, buzzing. And then I've had nothing since. Well, that's not true. I've had three, what they called, sales. But they're all by me. Because, I forgot that I bought them. Next one, blood clot I got. I'm like, oh, no, those are my samples. Because I ordered some samples, obviously. I want to wear them out, and I want to wear them on the lives. I think I bought a Core Inspection, David Greenblatt, and I can't remember what the other one was, but it wasn't the Ricky Hatton one. If I get a single sale of the Ricky Hatton line, I'll be surprised. And I'll take them off if they're too whack. But it was just funny for trolling purposes. Oh, my boy Lee Talks Boxing. £5 in the house. Thank you, Lee. Has always been generous as well. So my boy trying to get my boy Tyrone gets monkeypox, and he wondering where he got it from. He's thinking it was Sam's straw. Did he visit a certain brown and yellow shower party, in London where Sam Stroller lives? There's so many men he may forget, but Sam would have caught it off a brown gentleman as well, because Sam only really sleeps with brown men, unless it's like 8 a.m. in the club, and there's only a couple of bears left, and you'll go with the bear. And my boy Jacques Dandier, French people are in the house. Wait for 15 minutes, and the Triple B Enough questions about Corey's. This is a boxing. Yeah, it's true. Too much Corey talk. I totally understand that. I want to talk more about boxing and conspiracy, you know. Smile back if you're ugly. I can't find two. Triple female boxers is the biggest Instagram hoe. I mean, come on, blood. You don't need us a Triple B. Ebony bitches. Getting a stinking pam-pam out. A stinking batio. She's so ugly as well, you know, with the tattoos and the fake boobies, all that thing, man. You know, oh, I'm a real world champion. You know? I've got a real great fucking story to tell you. She does this on IFL, and you know, like, she's disgraced. She's meant to be a teacher, and she's looking like that. Now she is a porn because she all her kids like, oh, she's a teacher. Oh look, but yeah, she could make real money if you get your pom pom out and act like a skit and sell your pants and your socks and go on. But yeah, easily the biggest ebony bitches. I don't know if anybody come close, man. Oh, my boy, Supplers. What a legend made of day. Thanks. Big up, Jojo. Yeah, it's good to have some women fans. Because I got Missy Rara was here earlier. Missy Rara, if you're still here, I'm sorry. I hadn't, because I was late on the video because I was desperately trying to, you know, get my PC sorted. But I saw you there. So yeah, what up? If you're still there, Missy, I'm sorry I missed you. But yeah, it's good to have some women. It's not that I'm into diversity, but it's just interesting. you know. 98% of me fans, according to YouTube, are male. You get me? Oh, do you feel is that a gay? Why is it a gay, blood? He was a bit. I don't know, man. He's a bit free, and he did die of the virus, didn't he? He died of the serious virus. So apparently, he was injected though. So I don't know, man. I hope he was Batman's. Monsieur Barish, where is Michael? Do you mean Emperor Michael? I don't know, man. It's just disappeared. Do you think Shadow Courtney's hot? Come on, Lee. No, man. Listen, man. I'm beginning to prefer her over the other scat, Ebony, because at least she's got some down-to-earthness about her. And I think she'll probably just return to being in the pub and smoking. You know, she's done her little thing and got a bit of fame out of it. She ain't going to get much more money. She's like 36. You know, she got a big head. I'm not attracted to it, no. But, you know, if we were in the pub, she would serve me up a drink. We could talk about boxing. I'd buy me a pint. You know, and if it was the old Triple B back in the day, yeah, I'd smash her just so I could talk to my friends, not because it's like an ideal experience. I'd have to get maybe 10, no, maybe not that much. 8 Stellas, 5 Stellas, yeah, 8 Stellas, I reckon. Smile back if you're ugly again. Michaela Meyer and Avril Matty are big Instagram hoes, but I haven't seen Avril. I don't know who she is, yo. Ollie Brixton. Corey's like, okay. Ooh, okay, where's this go? But I like it when you update us about the yayo. Yeah, man. I said I was going to flash up on the screen so you can see. It's not like, not that one I've got, but I've got another one that I've made from new. Because a lot of these things get zapped by the algorithm. Did you know, right? If you put Tyson Fury or even just Tyson in your product words and names and descriptions, they often hold it or review it or ask you to take it out. Tyson Fury has obviously trademarked his name across the world, which is interesting. You wouldn't think like that'd be a Tyson Fury thing, would you? You cannot use it. You cannot use his name. It's very weird. Ollie Brixton, is it Brighton? No, Brixton. Brighton's a Batman thing. Are you in the French posse? I can't remember. I think. Okay, good. I like to have some boxing. Get down to boxing. Dan D. Yo, bro. Are you like the Triple D? It's a Triple D, like Dangerous Daniel Dubois or Dubious Daniel Dubois. Who's your favorite all-time boxer? I've never really had one. I don't really get into the favorite all-time things. I mean, also things change, right? Because guys that I used to like, and then like Ricky Hatton, then you know they start acting like a tool, and I changed my idea of them. So you know, when I was young and started getting into boxing, I don't really like Rocky Marciano, which is weird. Now I think he's amazing because I thought he was a bit of a bully and he was undefeated. I was like people with a bit more vulnerability. But obviously now I realise he was amazing in his small size and starting boxing late in the way he fought. But I don't really have an all-time favourite, you know. And like I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just trying to think. Who would I mean, like I like Jake LaMotta's toughness, you know. But then I find out, you know, he lost his virginity by getting his rape on. That ain't cool. So yeah, I don't really have one, man. I don't really have one. I used to like Canelo a lot before he started cheating and becoming a boring fighter. I just thought, a ginger Mexican was interesting in that, So I don't have one. I don't have one. I don't have one. If I had to pick, bloody clut. Tommy the Duke Morrison. I love a bit of Tommy the Duke, man. Incognito, big up to you too, bro. It's great to have you here. We've only got 27 degenerates on, but then is it Monday or Tuesday? Yeah, I think it's Tuesday. Oh, my boy Alex. Oh no, Huey has long COVID. Shame he's a slick world level boxer. I've done a video on him. I just haven't released it yet. So it will come out after this. He's always falling ill. There's something weird going on, and I think, right, this is what the video is about. Like, number one, I said I'm not even convinced he wants to be a boxer. He'd happy having a normal life, going to work, grafting hard, coming back, saying hello to the chavvies and resting them, all sons. Not even kissing the missus or acknowledging her. No, this, hi, I'm home, baby. He's a traveler. They don't do stuff like that. And then she makes a big stew. Hugh's got a big ball. He just tucks into. He's for where everyone else, like the chavvies are next. The wife, you don't even eat. You get me? Because, she just likes to see her lads. Yeah. And then Hughie goes, his wife, woman, that was the best stew of anyone in the gypsy world. And then he's like, oof. And he goes, like I said in the other video, he goes to the forest. He does an enormous dump. And he comes back half an hour later. The chavvies are in the bed. Yeah? The wife knows it's time. She's got ready. She took off her clothes. She laid down on the bed. The lights off. They always are. Yeah. And there's none of this nonsense modern stuff, foreplay or, this kind of business. There ain't no kissing. There ain't no talking dirty. None of this lights on. None of this kind of stuff. Yeah. Hughie just gets on her, no, not a word spoken, smashes it 5 minutes, busts a nut, doesn't make a noise busting a nut because that ain't manly. Rolls over and goes, oh, that was good, wife. Switches off the light and goes to sleep. That's the life he wants. But there's another thing. Maybe Peter Fury's worn him out, but you'll see that in the video. Tyson selling merchandise in Iceland. What, the real Tyson Fury, is he? Blood clot, taking my customers away, innit? Okay, my boy Lee talks boxing. My man. Sport for choice with favourite all-time boxers. Sonny Edwards. There's just so many to choose from. Tony Bellend. You know what I'm saying? It's just too many fights. Obviously, Ricky Hatton. At least Ricky was a decent level guy. And Anonymous. I always like this play on words. Man, I set notifications and YouTube didn't tell me. They do this a lot. I'd be subscribed to channels that aren't even that controversial, and I've had my subscription taken off. And I've had to with Lee Talks Boxing, I had to re-sign up every time, every day. Now they seem to last to realise that they do this all the time. They mess with you, and they're messing with their data as well to try and get data out of you. Yeah. Oli Briston, yes, part of your French followers, blood in it. I hope that you're starting to use the triple B phrases right in front. All right. TS Box, easy question for you. My favourite boxers of all time are all Kangs. Yeah, fair enough. Hedgehog pie. I think that's only special occasions, though. It's not an everyday thing. Oh, Mr. Adam Smith. Would you fall asleep in the presence of a prime Adam Smith? I don't know. I've seen his rapid uppercuts, man. He's like Ryan Garcia in uppercuts. I'd be pretty scared of facing Smith. And even if I beat him up, he's got a lot of friends. He would damage my credit score. Yeah. He would talk to the bankers, and suddenly I'd have no money. I mean, he's got other weapons apart from his deadly uppercuts, blood. Yes. Kevin James, what up? Isn't that Kerry Katona gig? What do you mean, man? I might miss something. I don't know, man. Explain yourself. Explain yourself. By the way, talking of Hughie Fury, Savannah Marshall, and Conor Gallagher are the same person. Google Conor. I will do. I don't do it now because I don't want to mess things up. And I've turned off all my phone because it used to interfere. I will. What's his name? I don't even know who is Conor Gallagher. I don't know who he is, man. Jacques Dondier. Hello. News from Prince Patel. Funny guy. I like to see him smash They're pretty fly for a while. Yeah, so would I. I quite like Prince Patel. Initially, I thought he was a tool, you know. But then I respect him. Went over all over Africa, all over the world, to his boxing career after Warren dropped him, and he's quite funny. He goes on about Corys all the time, and also I know he's lying. I've got a huge girth and 9-inch Cory. No, you don't, man. People in that continent, the average size is a 4-inch Cory, so there's no way, man. But whatever, man. You know, I'm talking about Corys all the time. It's no good. Yeah, and that includes a chill bit. It's because of Tyson Cory going on about it. You got to talk about it, yo. Iceland. Oh, I get it. Okay, you're talking. Earlier we talked about Iceland. Is that Kevin? Yeah, it was. I bought quite a few things at Iceland, including me Curiosity. Drink Curiosity. It'll make your core enlarge like Guido Vianello. That's quite nice. Oh, blood clot. Ah, my boy Disco Dave. Pop, 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 bang. Pop, 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 bang. Yes. Hip, hip, hooray. Shades of Qaddafi. This is easy motherfucking E, bruv. I can't believe you didn't know. Now looks like AJ across with Qaddafi. This is easy E, bro. Come on. What's going to come of all that MTK stuff? Now, this is a very interesting question. And I've been thinking about it myself. So DK has not been caught, right? No one knows where he is. They don't even talk about it, right? They might be searching for him. I don't know. All that's happened is a few people have been banned from traveling. Now, that will be Coogan. Tyson Fury, they say, has been. From traveling to the US, that is. Umar obviously hasn't. Spencer Fearon, who used to run the MDK fake charity, by the way, which you know would have been used for laundering money. So the police should come and talk to him, the FBI. I mean, I don't know why they haven't. He's obviously been laundering money. Huh? And, you know, I'm not grass, so I'm not going to do anything. But, you know, where is he? I'd like to see him. Where's Wang Chai? But yeah, MDK, I don't know. I don't know. Some people suggest that there's a deal going on between DK and the US and da-da-da-da. You know, there's a lot of double crossing in the criminal world, especially when your ass is against the wall, blood. You get me? So, Jacques Dondier, if our return peanut head. Sorry, I quite like the French accent. I'd log onto the Triple B live. I apologize for being wrong. I thank the Triple B for bringing them back to reality. And I'd start buying from their shops. I bet Jacques has got a perfect English accent because the way you write English is like an English person. I wouldn't even know you as French, but I like to put on the French accent. Yeah, Triple B, and you know, Triple B actually are very forgiving. You know, I don't bear grudges. You know, so you know, I've ripped and said, "Look, I'm sorry, blood. You know, I shouldn't have." You know, the amount of time you pestered me and like, I answer all the queries. I quite like it, but it's just boring. Man. You know. I'll tell you what, Spenny, if you're there, you know, you can apologise. Maybe you can cash at me. Yeah. By the way, my cash app is # Bengo G14. You can find it in the description, along with the crypto wallet and also the merch shop, and also, this is the last thing I'll say, the Cash App affiliate link. Now, what that means is, if you go to Cash App, yeah, and it's got loads of users. It takes 2 minutes to sign up. It's not just Triple B you give cash money to. You can move it to your friends and all that kind of stuff. But you will get £5 if you sign up through my link. And the Triple B will get £5 as well. So everybody win. Everybody win. Then you can also give Triple B some, you know, some benefits, some super shekels. But yeah, I got 2 super shekels so far, 33 minutes. I'll take that. Right, Brand Serious, my boy. Because this is a boxing channel. I wonder what your thoughts are on North Korea launching a missile. Has that just happened? Are you serious, blood? Blood clot. See, I've been trying to fix my merch, yeah, and then trying to get this live ready. This disaster after disaster. I haven't looked at you know what's going on. Is that real, man? North Korea is an interesting one. I think that it sounds weird to say, but they're probably a bit based, right? I'm not saying they live great lives and that, but I don't think their banks are owned by a certain family. But they're obviously going to be the enemy. You know, they've been pushing for war with Korea forever. You know, North Korea. And I quite like the old what's his face? Kim Bongan. You know, the way he dresses, his haircut. He likes cheese. You know, I'd like to have some. You know, I'd like to chat with him. You get me? Oh, Spencer Peanut Head. Chubby, hi Chubby. Tell Wan Chai to unblock me, please. Will you get blocked? Say you got blocked as well. He's such a pussy. Oh, he blocked Lee Talks Boxing, blocked Peanut Head. Only cowards block and only cowards delete. Well, I mean, and only cowards grass and only cowards cry after spending one single week behind door on remand. You get me? Oh man, Sikhs are based. Yeah, I can't say the other bit. I mean, I'm not getting monetized anyway. But Sikhs are based. Yes, they are. I like. They are pretty based. They are pretty based, and they fought against various people. They're the warrior class, I think. Yeah. There are not that many Sikh boxers, I don't think. I don't know what that is for. Where am I? Blood clot. The rest of it, you know, they like to take a dump on the streets, don't they? That's what they're most known for. Incognito. Any words for the Y Biatch boxing? Yeah, you're a pussy-o. You're a fraudster. You work for Goldman Sachs, the vampire squid. Well, pretending to be poor. You're about as funny as monkeypox on Sam Stroller's batty hole. I wouldn't mind you, but you know, like I said, you asked Sam Stroller to do a video for you, which he did, yeah. And he said he mentioned it and say thank you. You didn't, did you? No. So that's the first wrong. But then when I looked into it to find out about the squid and all this and what a liar and how he copied the old channels, he just copied them, man. And then he bought subs. All my shit is organic, and you can tell by the correlation between views and subs, because yours is way out of sync, man. And you bought an old channel. You're a pathetic, man. You can't fight. I just found a video of you sparring with your dad. And obviously, you try to be a boxer, but you know you can see by your little manlit chin, your chinlet. You know you can't take a punch. You get not sparked out by your boy, the Triple B. Yeah? Say sorry and cash at me 5 large, and you know we'll forget about it. We can be friends, but that's 5 large, blood. And I want it in the Cash App. I don't want it in a super chat because then they take 30%. Cash App or crypto, blood. Hey, by the way, I might have a surprise for you next week, one bitch. Brand serious. Head of the Hutch gang. Yes, it's kind of murder trial. Once completed, Kid Hands will be next. Right. I got some Irish pals, and they were telling me that also they forwarded me some stuff about there's some MP who's been dealing with the Hutch family and back them and all that, and now he's grasped completely. You know, he's turned whatever they call it. He turned completely up and getting them all grassed up, tell you, which is typical, but you know. Case is absolute gold. Thank you, bro. Great to have you here. I'm just looking through. I've got to catch up. You get me? Okay, from Alexis Bosky. Is Umar worse than Kugan gaseous? Could be even worse. I don't know. Time will tell. His like ISIS style apology video was a bit tragic. Yeah. I don't know. I don't think he comes across as weaselly as Coogan. But then Coogan's also got a side where he's all depressed all the time. But he's walked over people and he's really tight. You know a wrong. You know when you had friends at school and you got someone who's really tight. He never buys drinks. He never. You know he's a selfish person and a wrong. Yeah. So Coogan's got that, and he was happy to sell out his long-term pal, possibly lifetime pal. That's disgusting behavior, just for money. So. I don't think Umar hasn't shown that yet. I just think he's bigging up. He's playing a big man. He's loving his position, but I don't think Umar is as much of a snake. We're doing a collab with Kent from Northern Ireland. Kent from Northern Ireland, no man. I'm scared, man. I mean, what in person? No, I wouldn't mean in person because he looks like a hitman, for a loyalist hitman or something like that. You know, you got them cold eyes and the thick glasses, or a nonce. Either way, it's not my team, man. This is why I don't like using the it's quite hard to get the blood clot comments. It scrolls too fast, yo, on the iPad. With also ID boxing, I find it straight. I can't see that. What is that? A bin? Rubbish? I'm sorry, I can't see it because It's on my iPad. It's a bit small. I haven't listened to it. Sorry, so I don't know. Sonny Edwards has been sleeping with Dennis Hobson. Yeah, alright. The boy told me about Pokey, and I'm going to do a video tomorrow on him. There's some things that are not making sense. If you look at his channel, yeah, suddenly loads of videos have appeared. Right, and the last time this happened was when he came back from Korea. Suddenly loads of videos that used to be private to his members suddenly appeared. Yeah, and when he usually only does one video every 2 days, it doesn't make sense. People will be saying that Max Jenkins, what's his name, got nicked, Porky. Max Jenkins is uploading all the videos to make it seem like he's. Yeah, I'll do a video on it, but I've been hearing some stuff. All right, yeah. I didn't know about Sonny Edwards sleeping Dennis Hobson. I mean, I thought Sonny Edwards preferred brown meat, but I guess you got to do what you got to do if you're Sonny Edwards. When's the Sam Strong streak? I don't know, man. You know, it depends. I mean, I don't know if he's going to be alive soon. I don't know, man. He's always falling ill. He's got monkeypox and stuff. Right. And anonymous. Snappy character, that Kim Jong. Is it Kim Bong? I think Kim Jong's the dad. I can't remember. You can tell a lot about a man by the way he presents himself, and mate, he is a sharp haircut. He's got a wicked haircut. And some of his clothes, man. And I think he's the only one allowed to have that haircut in Korea. Seriously, man, North Korea. So that every comic. You know how some people say like a lot of them people from that part of the world, they look the same. Yeah, there's a joke in there. What's the joke? He goes, yeah. Did you hear about the lookalike competition in Peking? Everybody won. It's not like a joke, but you know, basically saying everyone looked the same. So, but you know, everybody know how to, you know, Kim Bong-un or whatever. Everybody know who he is because he's special haircut and he's fat. There's not that many fat people in North Korea because there's not a lot to eat. But Kim Bong-un likes Swiss cheeses, and you know, he's a styler, man. He's a styler. Have you seen the clothes he's got? It's like he's almost as well dressed as the Waffen S with their Hugo Boss. Don't buy it from their shop stuff. Wicked. Andrew Bowen, my boy Andrew Bowen in the house. Oh, I just lost you again. I don't like this interface. Speaking of the key in hands, you believe some Muppet dog walker called in a full shipment of washed up an Aberystwyth yesterday. I mean, that's in Wales, right? It happens quite a lot, you know. It's not the first time I've read something like that. I mean, the problem is, right? Let's imagine you knew a little bit about Yale and you knew some local criminals or whatnot, right? When you see a great package like that, you know, it's like, how do I get it back? How do I hide it? How do I know I can trust the people? You know, I've suddenly got like, you know, half a ton of Yale. You know, it's not something you can just offload to your mate. You know, you get yourself a lot of danger. However, you'd think you might be like, look, I'm going to take a couple of bricks, see what I can do with that, and then leave it. You know, maybe that. I don't know, because a lot of people get scared, man, and they're pussy holes as well. Jacques Dondier, explain your Bengo 14 stuff for the super chat. Oh, excuse me. Explain your Bengo G14 stuff. For I tried to super chat you before, it didn't work. Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work. I've tried to super chat some guys and Nordic Bossing, didn't work. Now, if YT takes 30% off, I'd rather send euros through the app. Is it safe? Yes, absolutely. It's a very big, yeah, absolutely. Go to the description and click on the link. As I said, you'll get €5, and Chabi get €5. Also, they promise, but Cash App is used a lot. It's like a sort of easier to use PayPal. Yeah, all you do is you don't even have to use your real name. You I mean, it sounds weird, but I think you have to what's it called? You know, they'll send you a link for your phone or email, so you click on it, so they know it's you, and you adjust it. You give your bank card, and that's about it. I mean, they've got some security features that I can't remember, but it's pretty easy. And yes, all the people using it a lot, especially in the United States, because it's so easy. You just send money to your mates like that, boom, just by putting in their little tag, which is mine. It's # Bengo G14. But you can find it in the description, isn't it? But yeah, do that. It's much better. I mean, that's really sweet. That'd be nice, man. You know, it's absolutely safe. Like I said, they're a big company. They're a big company. It's not some little thing that no one knows of. You get me? Jack again. Also, do not display my real name online as I am Monsieur Spencer Riperton. I sent you 15 messages to be Alex Jones, but I secretly admire the show. He loves my videos. He knows what's in them all the time. Daily meditation. Have you ever been in a fight before? Could you beat Steve Potter? I mean, what, you mean fight on the streets or on the ring? I mean, both is the answer. A lot more fights in the street. A lot more fights in the street. Yeah, yes, I have scored some devastating knockouts on the street. When you know, I was a skinny guy, but when you know there's going to be a fight, people bully you, just boop on the chin. And that's usually it. I have been beaten up a couple of times, but usually by groups of guys. I only used to fight when I get my drink on. You know, drink is a crazy drug. And you know, I had a few boxing fights, but I haven't been in a fight before. Oh, sorry, the MMA fight with Steve Bunce. Yeah, of course, man. Come on, man. That fat pig, man. I beat him any kind of fight, man. With one arm tied behind my back. He's a bumper clot as well. Okay, we've been asked that. Daily Meditation likes to ask me about the MMA fights quite a few times. Spencer's asking me a lot of questions. I can't get them all, man. Brian, let's go Team Char. Yeah, it's pretty tragic if it happens. Has it been confirmed? I don't know, man. You know, it makes me... I've been a Tyson fan for ages, and he's been one of the... You know, if I think about my best fights ever that I've watched, the most exciting, yeah? 3 of them, obviously, are Tyson fights. All the wilder ones. I never was so nervous or buzzed so much. And, you know, I'm cynical and old. You know, I lived through the Prince Nazim, the Eubank Ben eras, the Watsons, all these guys. Yeah, and you know, I was young, I was naive, you get so into it. You know, whereas now, you know, you're just like, you know, when someone goes, I'm really looking for a Canelo fight, I could give it up. So it's going to be whack, but I'll watch it. But no, Tyson Fury gave us the best fights. But, and he was based, although now he's, you know, Versace bumper clot. But now, I'm not saying I support Char, but, you know, he'd be the underdog, and I would chuckle a little bit, which is a sad thing to say. It's a stupid fight anyway. You went junior. Yeah, this week, Conor Benn. What do people think about that? I was definitely Conor Benn at the beginning when I announced it, but I seen some videos. I mean, sorry, you went junior to win. You're like 9 times out of 10, but I seen some videos of Conor looking pretty. He's looking good at the weight. I don't know, man. It's just so difficult to say because neither of them ever fought that weight. So. Fuck PayPal. Yep. You saw drop to PayPal will be sharing all his what? Will be sharing all historic transactions with the ADLI in the name of fighting. Are you serious? Are you, mate? In the comments or something on the Insta, I've got a new Insta. I think it's in the description, right? I've got a new Insta. Can you get me if that's real? Can you? I mean, that's nuts, right? Can you get me that? Because that's just PayPal banned me ages ago. I get banned all the time by all these institutions, Twitter, PayPal, things like that, YouTube, you know. Yeah, that's I can't stand PayPal. They banned me for like accepting money from a cryptocurrency company. And you know, they've always got these vague terms and conditions. This is normal law, not just in financial law. And they'll say, "Oh, you've broken our guidelines," and they've got these really vague guidelines. Things that, you know. I mean, you can't win if you're a small consumer. Unless you Fury reads Andy Ruiz, Mexicanos will be crying, man. What's that Ruiz couldn't land a punch, man? Fat Andy's been a disappointment, you know. He's actually got some skills, some power, some toughness, but you know, he's too fat. The tacos, the pizzas are too much for him. He would rather do that, yeah, than, you know, train properly, you know. But he gave me again one of the best medicine balls. I won almost $1,000 on it, yeah. And it was like, I told him, I said, Gage, don't seem right. And I said, this guy Ruiz just fought recently, so he's in shape and he's much better than you think. I saw him hitting the pads. He looked so powerful. Yeah, so he was right on top form. Well, apart from his fatness. And yeah, I was laughing, man. I was buzzing for 3 days after Ruiz knocked him out. Yeah, my boy Cal L. He was a real motherfucking G. Now, that's a good question, right? Oh, not a good question. An interesting statement, because, you know, now, okay, just two things. You know, like Ice Cube was just a student, you know, and he weren't no gangster. He spent all his time on the bus writing lyrics. Yeah, Dr. Dre was, well, he's a Matty man. Yeah, and he's known to be in the industry. Yeah, he dressed up in a world-class wrecking crew with makeup and women's clothes, and so did Ice Cube. Eazy-E was a street guy. Apparently, he used to deal a lot, and that was where the initial money came. Yeah, to fund NWA. There's a weird thing because Jerry Heller took Eazy-E under his wing. And so Eazy-E both released NWA album and Eazy-E, Easy Does It at the same time, which is kind of weird because Jerry Heller was getting more money off Eazy-E. But that's another story. But the Eazy-E gangs thing, I mean, yeah. He was 5'4" though. I mean, come on, man. How can you have respect for a manlet of that size? That's an inch taller than Sonny Edwards. Yeah, he's stockier, but you've got to be terrifying on the streets, especially with that small. I don't know, man. I wonder whether that's a myth. He made a bit of money. He seemed to have a brain, though, easy. Yeah. But he's still got the A's, but I don't know. Some people say he got injected, don't he? By the way, man, 50 minutes, only 2 super chats. Get on the cash. Get on the super chats. Because Triple E, get the merch. Just get the merch, blood. I'm really looking forward to when people get the merch and they take pictures wearing the thing. So I want to see what sells, you know. I love data. I love data, you know, seeing what's working, what's not working. Data sets you free, right? Because you can find out the truth, you know. Most people say, oh, this, that, and the other. I said, right, well, why don't you look at the data? Oh, why do I don't need to look at that. I go, you might find the story totally different. You know, when you think, oh yeah, I'm winning on betting this year. I'm probably about $5 up. If you go and you add up everything, you suddenly find out, oh, actually, just had a couple of good wins, but actually I'm $2 down. And people lie to themselves. Oh, I won $5 at the racing today. You go, what? You were $5 in profit? Go, oh no, I won $5 worth of bets. I go, right. How much did you put on? $3. I go, so you won $2. You liar, you bumper clock. People fools, man. So the data is very important. I can't remember when I started talking about data, but data will set you free, blood. Especially when it comes to lies from the gender-based communities. But yeah, man, I love the data, so I'm looking forward to see what sells and what doesn't. Like I said, like intuitively, I can't tell you how Ricky Hatton sells. I think that, like I said, the Corey Tyson Fury, no, the Tony Montana one, if I can get that out, will sell well. And I've got a new one, which is even better. I made myself. The Corey Inspector one, the Tyson Corey ones will sell well. I'm just really interested, you know. I did a Jug of Chad one. I don't know if that will sell, but it's interesting. Adam Smith, I don't know, man. Does people want to have that idiot's face? I quite like the Sonny Edwards one, but what I mean is I want to see what people like and what sells. So buy some merch in it, fam. I get like, I think I get about 20% margin, which is nothing, right? It's pathetic, really. But there's not a lot of choice out there, bloods. Brian, serious. Should be the best fight you made is Ariola vs Chisora. Best fight in what sense? Like action? I mean, that's a. I mean, are you being sarcastic? No, I don't know, bro. I mean, serious. I wouldn't get out of bed for that. Spencer Peanut Gayron, my Nubian prince. That's it. That's right. By the way, Spencer, how much have you ever been to Dubai? And if you have, how much do you charge for a brown shower? And did you get any business? Kent from Northern Ireland, a loyalist hitman. Oh, it's funny. Thanks, bro. I'm glad you read. You must have some English blood or English experience because you know quite a lot about things like, you know, you speak good English or at least you write good English. Okay, let's see what we got here. Daily meditation in the house. Which boxer could you beat in boxing right now? Sonny Edwards, obviously Sonny Edwards. Did you mean on the street, or in boxing ring? I mean, obviously, anyone, you know, 10 stone and over, no, because I'm totally out of shape, even though I'm 16 stone. And I'm, you know, if I could, you know, I would, yeah. Obviously, Sonny Edwards. I mean, I don't even know some of the low guys much. I don't know. If you name me some, I'll tell you, yo. See, it's annoying. You hit on the iPad, you hit the comments, and it goes, whoop. Be hilarious talking about Fury Ruiz, who would play with Andy Ruiz. Yeah, and it's not a bad win either. Whatever you say about Andy, you know, he's largely disappointed, but he will always have that gauge. I assume you mean Easy E, not Sam Stroller. Kyle gives me some love. Anonymous. If I buy a coffee mug from your spread shop for 40 to 49 shekels, how many shekels do you get? At the moment, it's a 15% discount for, I think, another 9 days. Okay, so the discount comes straight out of Triple B's money, obviously. So I got, someone bought some coasters, and I got $2.55. I think without the discount, I get £3, but at the moment, I get $2.55. You know, this is great, but it's just, at least, you know, with the product. Which mug do you like, Anonymous? Here you go. If I ordered the mug to my girlfriend's house, who's 116 Ashkenazi on her mother's side, and then 6-inch. So you have to be careful with this kind of talk. I mean, I do, you know. My boy, 6 Marquise. Yes, good to see you, my brother. Good to see you. If Furious snorting 8 balls like they're going out of style, it looks like, yes, and he's getting the best of the business. He's getting it unstamped straight from the DK drawer. Yeah, I mean, like, I've had people in the comments going, he's obviously not, he's just tired, it was hot in there, it's got nothing to do. And another guy going, I can promise you he was not on a Yale. Another guy saying, it's nothing to do with it, it was a mental health problems. Now, you know, some of these guys are professionally paid people. Yeah, honestly, you get agencies and they try and manage someone's reputation online, and that's probably why Tyson Fury had the what's it called? It trademarked the name. And you know, on the old channel, I did a Conor McGregor video. Yeah, no joke. It did 100,000 views in like 5 hours or something like that. Yeah? And that was a small channel, and all these people coming up going, we're trying to find fault. This isn't really Conor. It was a clip of him with some hole. And you can tell by the music that was really old, so it doesn't happen recently. Like, as if people don't listen to old music in the present, you know. And these guys are literally paid. And before you know it, Bosh, it was taken off the video, and the justification was, this is a private message. It wasn't a private message. Someone had filmed it. You feel me? These people are all wrong uns anyway. Damn, I feel a bit tired. I might need some more curiosity. All right, curiosity. That will keep a man in good shape. I hate thinking what's in this. Aspartame, yeah, sugar, all kinds of like weird chemicals. And I mean, I shouldn't, you know, I just bought it out of curiosity. Yeah, the chubby likes to stay away from this kind of stuff, but pesticides, you know. But I don't know, man. Occasionally you slip. I did the apple one earlier. That actually tastes quite a lot like apple, weirdly. And a blue raspberry. I never understand blue raspberry. What's blue raspberry? I've never seen a blue raspberry. But it tasted like raspberries, but just not blue ones, like red ones. Okay. Someone talking about battery business and Corey's. I want to talk about Corey's. Oh, there's some ore drilling stuff. Canon. Oh, thanks, ore driller. What have you said there? Oh, are you an ore driller? You guys are talking. I can't find out what's going on here. Khalil, what's up, my brother? Is Fury finishing the last kilogram supplies before the feds come knocking? His behavior's been very erratic. Some people say, it's just a one-off. You know, it's a one-off night out, and I hope so. But Yayo and erratic behavior go hand in hand. He's been changing his mind all the time, been doing weird incidents. I don't know, man. I hope it's just a slip. You know, at least he's not getting his drink on, because the thing is, now he's too old to come back again if he takes a couple of years off. He looks really old anyway, you know. You know, he looks about 45 and he's 33. You know, he can't do it. My boy, Monsieur Barish. Ik plus studied in Wales before. I came back to Swaziland to lingo. First thing I was taught by Brit teachers was this one. Is it well known? Or were they taking the piss? What were you taught? Here we go. Mr. Bites, here's a story of Screwy Dick, born to the world with a spiral prick. More Corey talk. He searched the world with a might and main, with might and main. I don't know where he is. But all his searching was in vain until the help of Alan Funt. This is going to be rude, I guess. I've never heard that, man. But I want less Corey talk. Deontay the Bronze Beta Wilder, sorry. It's boxing hacking. I heard news the general is my best friend. Who's the general, bro? Tell me more. I don't know about this. He goes, HLB, I'll KO the White Racist Fury if I get a fourth fight. You know, boxing is so stupid, it would surprise me if it happened. Franz Botovi's Wilder. Bota's relentlessness wins in the fight. Chuervy's White. It's a draw. Okay. Marquise. Fury's actually very, very suspect. Yeah, I mean, more than that, man. More than that. I mean, I'm getting bored as well of his chat. I mean, I think I'm not the only one, right? Easy E is not the only one who's bored of his chat. My boy. Dale Baker. Oi, lad, just done 18 holes down the course, and done an hour, and 6 aside. Blood clot. I'm ready to fight anyone, anytime, any place. Shit banter, but not much love. He said, "Yeah, thanks, boy. I always wanted to play golf because it seems quite sort of civilized, doesn't it? Like, you know, just the walking around, and then afterwards there's a 19th hole where you get your drink on. So yeah, it seems civilized, man. I wish I'd got into it, but you know, Monsieur Barish, I found a girl with a spiral pum pum. I'll say that. One look at the poor guy drops for the thing and the left-hand thread. Oh, I don't know why they teach you this kind of stuff in Wales, man. I wonder if it's some Welsh thing. Are there any Welsh folks in the house? Little supposed to laugh my ass. One of our teachers made us do a quiz on mental health and climate change. Sweet. I mean, it's enough to make my Corey weep. This is an interesting canon, but Morrison vs. Hay is a very interesting. I think I've been asked this before. I don't know if it's you. Again, very interesting. Now, the problem is this: Morrison only trained for one fight, properly the formed fight. You know, he would go out getting his drink on and stuff the night before fighting. He couldn't stay away from pum pum, but he punched really hard. Yeah, he was chinny, but most of the time he's like hungover, basically. Hayes' chin was weird early on. Like, he'd been knocked out in one round by a jab in the amateurs by a guy from Coventry called Jim Twite, which is weird. And then this African guy, he came in wearing a leopard on his head or something. I can't remember his name, but he's a super middleweight, and he almost knocked out Hay. And then Hay went up to heavyweight. I don't think he got dropped again. He got hit by some solid shots by Klitschko. But I think it's a very interesting fight. I always like to say, percentage-wise, because you can't just say one fight. Anything could happen. Morrison vs. Hay. I think Hay would be quite afraid of Morrison's power. I'm going to go 60-40. I don't know who yet. I'm going to go 60-40 to one of them. I haven't decided yet. Cyborg boxing, yes, bro. Great to see. David Tour would annihilate Shout. Yeah, he had the power, the toughness. I think he disappointed slightly by being a bit fat as well. He's like the Samoan Andrew Ruiz. I mean, he didn't get stopped. I know it's after the bell, but I think Ruckman put him over heavily. He got stopped at 17 by Felix Savon, but that's no disgrace. Would he beat White? Yeah, I think he would. Yeah. I got Hay beat Morrison. Lee, you weren't listening to me. You weren't listening to Roberta. You weren't listening to Easy E. The best thing is always say, who would win how many fights out of 10? Because there'll always be, look at Ali Frazier, for example, who would win? Most people, if they never fought, people go, Ali would outbox him. Yeah? But no, what happened? Yeah? Ali got beat once. The second fight was close. People don't think about that. The third fight, if Frazier had been allowed to carry on, might well have won it. We're all very close, so you don't know. Boy, there's been enough generous. Probably a stupid question. I imagine it ruled over most forms of entertainment. I don't know what was that in response to. I'm sorry, man. it's difficult sometimes. So people have conversations within the chats, which I love. But yeah. Cyborg says Morrison was on the juice as he admitted he would beat David Gay. Yeah, but David Gay was also on the juice. Do you know, like when Hay fought Chisora? Yeah. Now you remember, like that was I think it was a Luxembourg bill. Luxembourg don't have no boxing, so they'll just take anything. They'll allow anything. Chisora and they had a conversation. Are we going to juice? And I went, yeah. So don't, you know. Morrison admitted it, but that's because he's one of the few guys to actually have the balls to admit it. You know, he said he'd been doing it from the age of 18, which means he'd done it in the US trials, but at least he admits it. And I can't think there's very few heavyweights who didn't juice. I'm thinking like Corey Sanders didn't. His body, I think he just didn't look. His body didn't look right. You know, you can't always tell because Boto was juicing, but he put on a lot of weight. Boto, you know, he used to be a cruiserweight. People forget that. But Corey Sanders definitely didn't look like a juice. I said Joe Calzaghe didn't. But yeah, I would suggest you'd have more. You know, it's more important to say who isn't juicing rather than who is juicing. You know, because it's 9 to 10 the ratio. Yeah, your pum pum. When does the triple B go for? Oh, pum pum, no doubt. I mean, like I said back in the day, there's different. The triple B now is a neat, yeah. But back in the day, and I've changed the way I look at the world. You know, I would change my life. But back in the day, it would always be the pum pum. But they go hand in hand in to get pum pum. If you have a packet and you're in a club and you've got nice clothes and you're buying a few drinks, you might get some champs. Yeah? Too much champs, you know, that will get you pum pum. So, I mean, you know, and being good looking and well dressed. You know, the triple B, like I said, was I didn't really appreciate it. I just took it for granted. But I was, you know, messed up in the head anyway. And there's lots of other things I was really shy about. But going to the club and getting pum pum wasn't one of them. So there you go. LITECOIN boxing. Yeah, answer your question. Morrison, 8 times out of 10. Hey, I was always a Morrison fan, so I'm cool with that. My boy, RH24. Yes, Trevor B. Hope you're good. I have been real good. I've done so much work on the merch and stuff. You have to deal with so much the detail, and you're always getting, you know, you're getting stuff rejected all the time for no reason. You can't use the word Pepe or Tyson. You know, it's very weird, and they'll just reject stuff outright. Sometimes they won't even give you a reason, yo. Oh, it's too controversial, whatever. And then they got stuff on their sites promoting batty business, cocaine, you know, cuckolding. I mean, there's you know how it was. There's never any rhyme or reason. Yeah, but I am good. Apart from that, I had a real problem setting this up because my PC just broke down. I had all these clever tricks I was going to use, like, you know, but it didn't really happen. So Holyfield was Usyk. Would Holyfield win if not on roids? What? Holyfield been juicing since the beginning. Like, I remember this guy saying to me when I was behind the door. He said to me, he goes, Holyfield's head's changed shape. You know, and he didn't think it was the drugs. He thought it was because he taking so many punches. But yeah, he was juicing so hard. Probably the Olympics too. Holyfield vs Usyk. Usyk, I think, is a very too clever. Mm-hmm. You got to remember, like, Holyfield struggled against some fighters. Dwight Muhammad Qawi really struggled. Yeah, he's a tough guy, but he's 5'8" slugger. You know, and who did he fight, Holyfield? I mean, I don't know. I can't remember off the top of my head. I mean, obviously at heavyweight I do, but cruiserweight I can't remember. I can't remember the cruiserweights. People forget Holyfield. You know, Burt Cooper almost knocked him out. I mean, at heavyweight, I think Usyk would win. And as cruiser, I think Usyk would win, even though it would be a tough fight. My boy Don Diddy. Yeah, what up, bro? Worry for Tyson Fury's mental health when he's unable to exercise anymore. Yeah, it will be a problem. I'll get bored. I mean, the thing is, it's difficult because these people, like, in the prime of their life, retire. Just about in the prime of their life. You know, if you're a normal man going up the career ladder, you know, 38 or whatever will be the prime. In fact, you still have time to go off. But it's just about the time they have and the money they have. What would you do? He has got 6 kids, so, but he could take a real active interest in them. I don't know, man. You need to have something else. You know? I don't know. I hope he doesn't, but I hope he goes back to being based. That's what I hope. Yeah. I hope he goes back to being based. Yeah, Morrison was exciting. We need a movie on. Yeah, we need to be good. Okay, there's this book, and I was going to do reviews of books. I haven't done it yet. I've got Tommy Morrison written by some idiot. I can't remember his name, Carlos Acevedo or something. And all it is deliberately, right? It's nuts, this book. Trashing Morrison. It makes him out to be a total bum. And then the second half of the book is trashing Morrison's reputation, saying how he's a liar all the time, and and then pushing the big pharma. Not Morrison. This is the author pushing the big pharma, ridiculing Morrison, for not wanting to take certain medications. It's awful. So if we do have a book, all right. That's the other thing. So in this book, right? I wanted to. He didn't interview a single one of Morrison's family or something like that, or like one person, one cousin. I looked at the people he talked to. None of them were friends of Morrison's back in the day. So how does he get? What kind of good stories are going to be? So I'd like to see it, but it had to be, honest and good, man. Vitaly and Valuev now fight each other in the Russia-Ukraine war. Valuev just got caught up. So but they're not going to put these people in, for the front line. And also, like, how much fighting is there? I don't really believe there's as much as they say. Back in the day, that's right. Things were better back in the day, blood. Apart from the red pilling, the internet's been very good for red pilling. I'm a boy, Valley. What up, Triple B? Look out with the 11 out of 10 chaps. Yeah, man. The chappiness, I ain't good look, yo. I need to stay away from some curiosity. No, they're not being paid for curiosity. Yeah, Tyson Fury won't even let me use his image. Oh, my body arm man was Seb Eubank a Masonic sacrifice in exchange for Junior getting a big fight payday. There is a lot of talk about how there's a lot of people in celebs and big, rich families, and and the number of deaths they have with kids and stuff. It's out of sync with the rest of the world. So some people say that if you're going to take the money and sell your soul to these people, you have to give something back. Obviously, you represent their stupid agenda, but also more than that, blood. I just say it's possible. I don't know how these people, like, if Chris Eubank Jr. and Senior were in on it, I don't know how they can look at themselves, man. Miss Urara, you were here earlier before I was in. I was trying to sort it out probably. Yo, what's up? Good to have you back, yo. I have arrived, says Missy. Yes. You were here earlier, Ian. Hi at Lee Talks Boxing, says Missy. Missy wants to get your Corey, Lee. I hope you don't want to get Lee Talks Boxing's Corey in the house. Okay. Anonymous. This is a good box question. Do you reckon the real reason that Tyson and Peter Fury fell out was Peter being the one who filmed and posted the video of Tyson naming the juice, which inevitably started the media onslaught against it? I didn't know that. That is interesting. I'll have to look into that more. I didn't know that. But if that's the case, that sounds pretty likely. I mean, I don't know why Peter did that. He's always been a bit jealous, but not of John, because John's an idiot. Peter's definitely the brains of the family and made a lot of money through meth. But, he's definitely a bit jealous that he got Huey, and that John got Tyson Fury. I mean, it's all a bit odd that, the mother died, and I don't think Tyson and John went to the funeral, but Peter did. I don't know, man. It's messed up, man. It's a shame. It's a shame. What was that saying, man? Pete Tulip. Why do you say video? Like, why not? Don't you like the way I speak? What am I, a clown? It's the way I speak to amuse you. I don't know why I say video. Who cares, man? Is that the only question you got? Let's have a boxing question. He talks boxing and says, "Hey, Missy Ra, good evening. Thanks. There's going to be some Corey action between Lee Talks Boxing and Missy Ra right now." No, man, I got enough Corey, baby. Please, enough Corey talk, man. I have too much Corey talk on the show. Amber Kid, how are we, champ? Great to see you. My boy, give me some shekels. Always commentating. Anyone will get on the shekel tip. So far, the Triple B has earned less than minimum wage, blood. Get on the cash up. You know what? The main thing is get on that mad merch. There must be something good there, blood. But no, I appreciate all my fans. I don't like to beg. I love just do what you can. But the merch, because I really want to see if people are going to wear it to shows. Like I'm going to go to a show and I'm going to wear it. I might even wear my green black outfit. That'd be so funny, man. So yeah, and it'd be funny if I could see some instances of people wearing it. I don't expect loads of sales because that's a small channel, but at least my designs are better than some people's. And that Peter released it. Oh, okay. From shared in private WhatsApp group and leaked by an associate. Okay, fine. But, I shouldn't have made himself vulnerable like that, to be honest with you. Very, yeah. Jacques Dondier, what is going on? My 12-year-old daughter just asking me, how come they haven't closed your channel as I translate your video? And she pisses herself about when you say Patty. Hello to the daughter of Jacques Dondier. I hope you are well and you like the videos. Yeah, kids are so grown up these days, blood. But yeah, I hope she's well, man. Much love. This is good. Cyber boxing. Jeff Harding is Carl Froch. Who you got to? Great question. Now, Jeff Harding was one of my favourite boxers as a youth. It was just so tough. He couldn't really punch, but he was so tough. And he knocked out Dennis Andreas in the first fight. And he was a super middleweight, really. Andreas had his big head. Another real tough guy, but he got stopped in the 12th round. He had 3 more fights. Andreas knocked out Harding in the 7th, although I think he kind of mistimed the count. And the 12th, they just had a war and it went on points. I mean, he was such a tough guy, Harding. Unfortunately, as I understand now, he's an alcoholic. I think he starts fights. I don't know, man. But who wins him and Carl Froch? See, Harding's a light heavyweight. He started super middleweight actually, but he went to light heavyweight. Froch, that's a tough fight. I would go. Oh man, I don't sit on the fence. One of them wins 6 times, the other wins 4 times. But again, I'm not sure which is which. I don't know, man. But there'd be wars. That would be wars. Both tough guys, man. And also, I talked to one of the posters. Link's been blocked my end, but video is on speech. Sorry, yeah, cool. TS Boxing just started begging the Blue Blood. You'll make it 3K a week in super chats. Begging like Blue Blood. Who's Blue Blood? I've got a bit of pride. It's all about money. Like I said, if I could grow the channel and a few income streams to give me the average wage in the UK, and I do this full time. I don't need much money. I'm a neat man. I feed Tyson the Bulldog. I like quite good food myself, but I don't go to restaurants. I don't want to go out. I eat myself. I make it myself. I make a lot of food myself. Yeah. Yesterday I made myself spicy Peruvian chicken, and it was amazing, man. I sat there eating it on my own. I also had the other one, my speciality. This is going to sound weird. It's an authentic, proper spaghetti bolognese. And it doesn't use spaghetti, it's tagliatelle. There's an organization, a food organization, an official one of Bologna, and they give you the real recipe. And it's nothing like, the nonsense rubbish bolognese you get around the world. You use a bit of cream, a bit of milk. They use no spices, no garlic. It's onions, celery, carrot, chicken stock, not beef stock, chicken stock, white wine, not red wine. This is like written in stone, blood. And use tagliatelle, not spaghetti. What else? Yeah, you don't use and passata, a bit of passata. There's not like loads of tomatoes, and it's a really rich, creamy meat sauce. And you have to cook it for the minimum of 3 hours. I did one the other day. I cooked it for 5 hours on the hot blood, and it was only me, right? I was eating it, man. I was going, blood clot. This is so good. Oh, blood clot. This is better than pum pum blood. So check it out. The authentic bolognese. I went on a bit of a tangent there. That's what, that's why I thought of having a little food channel. But I don't know, man. There's so many of those, but I think bring something to the table. Are you going to venue back? I'm definitely not going. No. I know it sounds weird, but where is it? Is it in the O2 in London or is it in Manchester? I'm not even sure. Is it in Cardiff? I've forgotten. I can't remember who's on the other card. It's like underwhelming fight. I will certainly watch it on TV. Or is it a DAZN? I think so. Yeah, I'll certainly watch it. Like I said, it's probably I'll probably buy it because the stream. I care enough about it that if I had a stream and it went down, it would annoy me. Not that it's a great fight; it doesn't mean anything. But I grew up in the Ben Eubanks era, and it's an interesting fight. It's an interesting British fight. It doesn't mean nothing though. It doesn't mean shit. But no, I won't be going. But I'll definitely watch it. I will be going to a fight. It depends on who's fighting. I wouldn't mind going to a Jug of Chad fight or somewhere up north. Get out of town, go up north, man. I like that. Oh, whoever just said Taylor Swift is beautiful has got some seriously looks like. I'm going to check her out. I've never heard of this one, man. Is her name Telly Swift? Well, she's named after the television. I find that funny. Yep. My boy Lee talks boxing is still flirting with Missy Rora. There's going to be some Corey to pump him action on. Okay. Oh, geez. I'm going to wear the lies start now. Shut the wild of these Hellenius and MSG. Yo, you're Canadian, right? But you live in the United States. That's right, isn't it? Yo, that would be so good, man. Everyone knows. I got the. I got the David Greenblatt hair and suit. I'm going to wear the next time there's a DAZN show in the UK. Yeah, if I'm vaguely interested, I'm going there. I'm going dressed as Greenblatt, and I'm going to have the merch as well. I will get stopped because people will be laughing, and imagine meeting Greenblatt, taking a picture, unzipping my top so you can see the Greenblatt, the lights start. Yeah, that would be awesome, man. Take a picture, please, brother. If you do that, man, blood clot, that would be the funniest, man. Remember, Triple B made the promise. The first person to go on Instagram and what did I say? Use a hashtag Triple B and copy me in or whatever. I've only just started using Insta, and just so I know, DM me. I will repay their product price for the love on Cash App. So if you buy a hoodie, I'll repay the hoodie price. The first person though. So that'd be cool. I mean, I'm trying to think of some promotions, trying to be interesting. You got the market things, innit? And stay humble, blood, and don't let success go to your head or failure get to your heart, innit? And don't take a Corey in the batty hole, Gage. That's my advice. Go find a nice woman. Why would you decide? A nice, warm pum pum on a woman with a beautiful soft body. No, you know what I really want? I really want another man to stick his Corey up my batty hole. Yeah? What does that do? Chess boxing. Oh, my sight's not too good now. Oh no. He was racist. She a queen. Treat her as such. I'm quite looking forward to Savannah Marshalby's the other one, Clarissa, just because I so want to see that big mouth. Kawina the Guo. It's pathetic. She's awful, man. Get beat and hopefully stopped. And Bakir, as I call it. We know Shui Fury pulled out a fight because Savannah is pregnant, blaming long Kyovyard. I wonder if Savannah's going to pull out now. Right. Now, you remember I did a video, this is a month ago, blood, saying that Fury's trying to mate, Peter Fury's trying to mate his son with Savannah to get a future heavyweight great. And he's got the cup and he listens to them mating. My boy said that, one of my fans caught Peter Fury listened to his cup at the door to make sure they're mating again. So, yeah. I was thinking, this is definitely the game. That's definitely the game. So, did you hear she was pregnant? She hasn't admitted it, I'm imagining. If she's pregnant, she wouldn't be allowed to fight anyway because they do a pregnancy test, don't they? So, yeah. Who knows, man? Everyone lies now. Yeah, tell Telly is a queen. She is beautiful. Where is your wife? Says Deontay. The bronze bell end. Yeah, cyborg boxing. Jeff Hardy versus Dennis Andreas won. Have a watch, everyone. Cementhead, yeah. I loved Jeff Hardy. I don't know what he's doing now. I've heard he was a pisshead. He would start ruxing that in bars. He was banned from all kinds of bars. That should be used to. But yeah, I hope he's not too messed up, man. He would, he's a candidate for having CTE or whatever, because he blocked a lot of punches with that head, man. That he. Lee talks boxing. Froch is overrated, in my opinion. Very corrupt career. Interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, I've heard some stuff. The Butek fight. I've heard some shenanigans went on there. Yeah. Kieran, are you from Ireland, blood? If you have a big head, does that mean you can take a punch, or is that just no? It definitely means you're more likely to take a good punch. Loads of guys with huge heads can take a punch, like Jake LaMotta, George Chuvalo, Oliver McCall. Legendary. What's it called, chins, but not always. People say, "Oh, Larry Holmes had a great chin. He didn't have a big, a big head. He didn't have a big head. He was a bit of a peanut head, like Spencer Fearon, but he had a really big jaw. If you look, he had a peanut head. The jaw was big. I think Florian Marku doesn't look to have a great chin. He's got a big head. It's not 100% rule, but believe me, yeah. So I've seen. I remember when I see this guy, this journeyman fighting a prospect, right, years ago, live. And this guy, as soon as I saw this guy, he looked like one of them skinny geek teachers. Yeah, and I thought he's going to get ironed out. Obviously, he lost, but he took loads of shots, and he did look like he could be able to take a punch. So you can't always tell. But by and large, yes, having a big solid head makes it more likely you can take a punch. No doubt. I can't read that. Okay. I've got to shit. Sorry, my man. Yeah, go take the knee for George Floyd. I used to do some videos with George Floyd predicting boxing contests and stuff on the old channel, man. Yeah, we're quite funny, man. Maybe I'll bring him back. Cyborg says Harding for me. Yeah. I would sincerely hope so. I don't warm to Carl Froch. I agree he's a warrior, but he's a weird guy. He grew up with no pum, ugly. He used to cry. I spoke to people who was in the squad with him, and they said he used to cry before sparring. He was so nervous. So I actually think that takes a lot of strength of character to carry on. That's inspiring, blood, let alone for a big fight. But it's a bit of a tool. My boy Shane Bongs, my boy. I'm a neat too. I mean, I haven't waged Slade for over 10 years, blood, and I wouldn't now. I don't know. The things I liked to do when I was young, but I'm a different man now. Do I miss the pum pum sometimes? Yeah, but I've learned to control it. I'm not a kid, I just I can't talk to normies. What are they got to? What are they going to say? They'll say stuff like, "Oh, it's so good that Boris Johnson managed to get us all really quickly. No one else did that. That's why I like him." Oh, that's blood clot. You don't know what you're talking about. You get me? I miss loads. No, I've got loads of blood clot. Not come on, man. Right, I will try and answer some more quickly. Harding lost close fight with McCallum. Yes, I forgot that. Well, I don't forget it, but was it close? They didn't say it was close, but I've never watched it. It's important because the official narrative is often untrue. Oh, anonymous. Mate, I would sub to be Food Channel Heartbeat. Yeah, it would be quirky. I mean, it's not going to be like Delia Smith Channel or whatever, something like that. But yeah, I think there's something there. I might do a UFC one, although UFC is like, I don't know. To me, it's not. I'm a boxing man, but I'm more of a casual for UFC. But I remember watching the early ones. I watched all of them from the beginning, man. You remember the ones with like no weights, no. It really had no rules. It said eye gouging. You could do headbutts. You could hit the nuts. You could pull the hair. None of this. You can't do the 6 or 12. Whatever it's called, elbow or a soccer kick. You could do all that stuff in the original ones. It was nuts, man. Ah, Monsieur Barish, can you send a message in French for your forgive for community blood shit? Bonjour mes amis français, vive la France, aux armes mes citoyens, mort aux étrangers. Salut, bonne chance à tous mes amis français, tous mes, how do you say fans in French? Tous mes amateurs français. I did a bit of French at school. Daniel, was Triple B the first channel to rumble Gauger? Yes. Yep. That's the old channel, by the way. Yeah. The old channel really rumbled it. No, it's so blatantly obvious to me. I put no. Okay. Eubanks Jr. is going to school and knock out the hype job kid at 53% or less. Eubanks Jr. is going to school. Oh, he's going to school. Oh, the kid, right? I get you. Yeah, I'd rather see Ben win, but at least it's an interesting fight of curiosity value. That's what I'm saying, man. Tyrone Marley, the lion rat Greenblatt. Yeah, man's lost an arm. Man's lost. What is his spine was snapped. What are things? And he's a miracle man, blood. He's 6'9". He comes out and says he's 6'9", and he stands next to Eddie Hearn. He's an inch shorter. Blood clot. To me, Eddie Hearn's like 6'10". I mean, he lies about stuff that you can blatantly disprove. Deontay, oh come on, the Beta Wireless is bummer club. Well, that's thank you, man. Okay, where are we going? What's up? Yeah, I don't want to say this, man, but 1 hour and 30 and only 2 super shekels. Come on, bloods. I don't want to be guilty, but there's got to be more super shekels in the house. There has to be some shekels, or some, or like I say, some of that mad cash app situation. #, Bengo G14, Bengo G14 unit. I hate begging, man, but man's got to do it. I've got to put some food on Tyson's bowl, innit? TS Bossing. Claire says ghetto and annoying. That's why I don't like her. And the fact she has a leaf blow for fists on. Yeah, she just can't punch. I mean, when I saw her fight on whatever the bill in England, I was just like, this is supposed to be the best. And I was just going, she is throwing glitters of star quality. I was like, no one knows who she is. Her neighbors probably don't even know she's a boxer. It's such lies, man. She was so whack. I cannot believe it. I mean, obviously I know women's boxing is whack, but I couldn't believe how whack she was. And yeah, where your medals at? Where you go medals at? Where you go medals? Where your world title bets at? Where you weave at? Where's your weave at? She's the greatest weave of all time. I can't stand. I don't want a woman like that, man. I hate that ghetto nonsense. Anyway, so it's just like it just shows ignorance. Yeah. Great drink. Okay. Flopshot's a racist pig. I don't think so. I think it's more about religion anyway. I don't like people calling words like, oh, you're homophobic, you're racist. That's part of the agenda to get people obsessed with that. In the old days, people would just say what they wanted, and that's how it should be. Yeah, if you don't like it, then it doesn't matter. I mean, I don't care that Spencer don't like white people. I wish he'd come out and say it rather than just imply it. But he doesn't have no guts. But he's got the right to take that and say that. I don't have no problem with that. Well, I've got a problem with the fact he's a liar and a grass. That's the problem I got. Miss Urara, would scratch your food channel. Please don't stop this. I would never stop this channel. This will be the main. Boxing's in my heart blood. And obviously I've got the best fans, as I say. Yeah, there's it would be a trial anyway. I don't know how to, but this has been the main focus. And actually now with the merch, I've got so many, I'm taking it quite seriously now. So I might not have time. So yes, my boy Laminate Resonate. The shoppies in the house. Yeah, I'm in the house. I'm in the house where you at, homeboy. Are you in Australia? Does that all right to say that? I can't remember. Yes, my boy. Listen to my boy Laminate Resonate. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit the like button. hit the like button, especially. I want to big up those likes, man. Yeah, there's some flirting going on between Missy Rara's flirting with a few fellas, blood. A few fellas there. Oh, there's a lot of okay, this is interesting. It's boxing talk. Lee, Frotch corruption. Dodgy gloves with Bhutan grows too. Gift against Dirrell and arguable gift against Johnson and Adami. Lol. The dodgy gloves thing is the most damning. I heard that about Bhutan. I actually want some good money on Frotch there. I just thought Bhutan had shown a bit of vulnerability on the chin area. Grows too. I hadn't heard about Gross 2, but I'll certainly be interested to know. David Scullos. I've got a large skull, but I have a glass jaw. Really? You got chin check all the time. But you're a boxer, or you're just saying on the street? Talking about street, yeah? Look what I found the other day when I was out. You see that? Which is the head? Which is the head? Yeah, that's the front, isn't it? He's got his baseball cap on backwards, isn't it, fam? Who does this remind you of? Who does that remind you of as a boxer? Who does that remind you of? I thought it looked like Deontay Wilder. To this day, y'all. Yeah, I get pregnant. I know what it's like to be pregnant. Twerk. Anyway, in comes my boy Tyson Fury. Shit. Yo. Shit, I got poison. You're racist. You're this, you're that. Yeah, that's right. The third fight, that's what happened. You take care of business. See ya. Wouldn't want to be ya. Yes. Oh man, I got enough catch up to do. So if I miss things, I'm sorry. We've got so much catch up. So I'm gonna go through quickly now. I'll avoid all the inter chat stuff. Groenival definitely is very, very interesting. Definite stuff. Boy, Don Diddy. Jeremy, boxing is not street fighting. Do you think pulling the hair down and pushing the head is all part of the game? No, there are rules in boxing for a reason. But the one thing about boxing is they should stop holding. It does nothing to bring to the game. Yeah. It really. Every time I see someone who doesn't watch boxing, or I take a girl to watch the boxing, I wish they'd stop hugging. Yeah, it doesn't bring anything. Well, that we're working inside. You can work inside with that grabbing. It makes they should stop that stuff totally. That would make it way better. Shane Bogo's getting in on the French thing. Je voudrais des frites. Cool. Yeah, Don, you ain't come back on whether my French skills are good or not. You get me? I also speak a bit of Spanish, a bit of Italian, a bit of Yoruba. Cyborg, I'm not surprised that Emily Beatriz is having her so-called world title defense UK. It's known in boxing from Australia that Bridges is heavily on juice. Dopey Tart even admitted it. Well, yeah, that's what I hear, man. She was an ex-bodybuilder as well. You know. Come on. Imagine how much whacker she'd be if she wasn't on the shoot. Monsieur Barish, this one I'm looking for. Great accent, the triple B. Myself chopped down tons of cheese. Took that result of some pum. Trying to think. Back in the day, did I ever get any French pum pum? Yes. 2.5 pieces. 2.5 pieces of French pum pum. I say 2.5 because one. I met this girl on holiday. Yeah, I took her back. It was about 9 in the morning to get my nut on. But because I didn't have any, what's it called, like a sock. Listen, man, I took some risks, man. I reckon more than 95%, maybe more, of the girls I nutted, I didn't have no protection, I mean, condom, which is nuts. I never caught no diseases. And she refused. Yeah, she wasn't. I don't want to talk about it. She didn't even give me a nos job, just a hand job. And it's a shame, man, because I heard the French girls are quite into the the penetration game, but hey, whatever, man. I don't want to talk about it. That's the old days, bloods. Add 20 to a woman's body count from a accurate figure. No, I say add 50%. It's a percentage game more because yeah, but yeah, or maybe not 50%. Maybe like double it. You know, down to the bronze bomber. You know, there is research that if a woman's body count exceeds 5, the divorce rate goes up from 25% to 80%. Yeah, I mean, a great piece of data. As I said, data will set you free, and you'll know what you're doing. Oh, Tyson's empty bowl views Coogan's water bill against the cat. Come on, blood. Don't usually catch the Coogan. There's a bumper clap. Should be thoughts on Taoism. I don't know a lot about it, mate. But to me, okay, but, you know, I'm a Christian, and the reason I came to Christianity was through the red pill, which is quite an interesting journey. I realized that all the predictions were coming true, word by word. I looked into a bunch of things. I had some spiritual experiences. So, to me, there's only one. There's only one. I don't know what talks about it. People got different religions. They get offended. People are atheists, you know. Religion's a very divisive subject. And this is a boxing channel, blood. An occasional Corey channel. Basically, it's a boxing channel, yeah. All right, I want to catch up. Joyce beats them. All says build a kill. I actually haven't beaten Usyk. I said that in a video. I'm just too big, man. 50 pounds, man. And he's relentless. It's not like being in the WSB 10 years ago, right? Joyce was 240 then. He's now 270. Yeah. Would he beat Tyson Fury? I believed that's the one I believe would beat Joyce. Apart from that, I think Joyce beats them all. Usyk, Gay J, and any other. Deontay Wilder. Johnny's got a chance to everyone with that punch, but yeah, I would go for Joyce. It's good to see me fans getting on with other fans, you know. How many? We've got 47 people. That's not bad. That's not bad for whatever it is. Tuesday night or Monday night, whatever it is. Okay, building. This is right. This is exactly what I was saying. The prophecies of the Bible all coming true. You'll go, what? Okay, well, firstly, Israel being reformed. Batty business being pushed. The chip, the mark of the beast. The push for one world government, one world culture, one world this, and loads more stuff. You've got to discover it yourself. Triple B tells you it's important. The red pill, knowledge, you have to always discover it yourself. You can't, it's like being at school, someone tells you something, and you accept it as truth because it's a teacher. Don't do that. Look into it. You'll find there's some conflicts, especially the big ones, you've been lied about it, all about it. That's all I can say. Check it out, man. When you see the reality and you see how much you've been lied about, it's horrifying, but it's good because it's better to know. I don't know what Stu you're talking about, blood, but good to have you here, blood. I don't know, maybe you're responding to other things. There's a lot of combo going down. Missy Rora's getting a lot of combo. Okay, here we go. Anonymous. Triple B. The link didn't allow me to sign up through you. We've got to send you some shekels. Didn't allow you to sign up. Okay, I have to look into that. I don't know why that is. I'm sure I checked it and it seemed all right, but we'll hit you up and Insta for referral code after the. Thanks, bro. After we get the 5 shekels. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. That's sweet, man. I appreciate that very much. Very much. Chippy was about Tommy Fumbles. What the fuck are we going on with your boy? Tommy Fumbles. I think he's a nice kid. Yeah. He's got no backing from his own family, really. You know, you can see he's not really part of it. He's not an Irish traveller, you know. His mum from Mauritius, and he's a pretty boy, and he seems quite a nice kid, but he's not a fighter. And yes, he bottled that fight, and yes, I believe Jake Paul would have knocked him out, and he couldn't take that. He couldn't take that possibility. His family would have ostracized him, and he doesn't really need to. I think he gets enough money from his stupid ass, I don't know, TV career. I don't know, man. I feel a bit sorry for the kid, but not that much, you know. Cyborg. Too much soy has caused men just that would probably increase deviant battery business. Yes, it's not just the soy though; it's the pesticides. And people saying jokes when someone said, "Oh, it's turning frogs batty and it's changing their DNA," but it has. It's been proven in studies, man. Aspartame, estrogen in the water, okay, and psychological you know, the psychological pushing of degeneracy and perversion of batty business. Yeah, absolutely, it's changeable. It shows you how easy it is. But it's not easy. When you control everything, it kind of is. And you make something in the positive, something that people used to think was deviant and disgusting is now positive. You now get parents go, "Oh, I'm really happy that I've got a batty man son." I mean, come on. It's a very unhealthy lifestyle. You need to check the data on that. Like I said, data will set you free and you'll know the reality. I'm looking a bit more like a Gaddafi now. This is like Gaddafi disguised as Easy E. Oh, without further ado, retro. Yeah, so there we go. Where we at? Where we at? Where we at? Chill B. I hope you watched Europe, the last battle. I've started to. I need to get back on it. Yeah. The problem is I don't like to sit in front of. I know it's not. I know exactly what you're talking about, yo. Europe in the last battle. Everyone should check it out. There was also another one on a certain painter, Austrian painter called. Oh, I can't remember, but it's about 6 hours long. Yeah, I need to have a look at it. Things I find it really difficult just to sit in front of the screen watching it. You know, I don't. You know, I think I'm a bit distracted, and also I like interacting with stuff. But yes, I need to watch that. Apparently, it's very good. Triple Q. Give me a rabbit hole to go down. Okay, give me a few words to check out. Okay, that's a very interesting question. Now you got to be careful, okay, because I can't get this channel's out. Huh? And the last one was a boxing channel, but it also talked a bit about what was going on in the world. They got zapped because of the world talk. So, okay, I'll give you a couple of rabbits. Find out, if you can, who invaded Poland first. Find out. Look about the Danzig region, okay? And ask yourself, who was backing Churchill? That's what I'm saying. I mean, even that's too much, but check that out, man. Got this bad man in the house. Does Kambosos have a chance in the Haney rematch? Now, I thought that he had some chance in the first match because he's relentless, but then I was thinking, maybe I'm just doing it because, you know, I like Kambosos and I don't like Haney. And, you know, by fight time, I kind of thought Haney would win. Kambosos doesn't look like a juiced fighter, whereas Haney does. I was disappointed with Kambosos, to be honest, that night. Does he have a chance? Yeah, 10%, but it seems a bit of an unnecessary rematch. He was kind of outboxed pretty clearly. You know, I've hardly eaten today, man. What's the time anyway? Is it almost 10 o'clock? Blood clock. Okay. Little's Tomat is a fake traveler, one of John Fiore's weird creations. Yeah, it's bizarre. And, you know, people talk about DNA manipulation and stuff and then testing stuff. And people laugh, they never test on humans. I mean, there's been a lot of talk about gauge being manufactured. Yeah? And Tomat was maybe another experiment. I've never seen someone who looks like to have such a perfect boxing physique, really broad shoulders, really long arms and slim legs so he can make the weight. But yeah, he's such a whack boxer, you know. I think he's a genetic experiment that didn't work, but they don't all work, do they? You know, it's like mating animals. You know, you get some families and one of the kids is like huge, muscular lad who's really good at sports and bright and good looking, and the other one's a wimp. You know, you can't get it right every time. Del Baker, what's up, man? Tap water's not safe. Full of estrogen. Right? Women's pills. I've noticed it. Like in certain big cities, all women have big titties. Why? Because they come from the same water supply. This has got so many people living, so many women. Estrogen. You go to a country sometimes, they ain't got them big boobies. The water, especially in their big cities, is full of estrogen, and that's before we start talking about the fluoride. So better keep your teeth healthy. Yeah? Huh? If they don't beat to England, man, they know it ain't working. Okay. I'm going to try and catch up. Yeah, I think so. Shane Bongus in the house. Deontay the Bronze beat a Wilder. Mine is very sensitive. I premature. I said, stop with the Corey talk already. Too much Corey talk. Everybody knows that. Let's see. Okay, well, yeah, I understand, man. Um, People do stuff that's weird, but people be encouraged to do this stuff. I only date women. Well, actually, no, I date nobody, man. I'm a neat, but yeah, I don't get too much talk about that because of what's it show. Tommy Fury is all the evidence you need to see that Tyson's boxing skills came from the mum's side of the family. Interesting. Now, listen about, like Tyson, there's a lot of talk. If you talk to our people, travelers in Ireland, and say, what's the Fury family in Galway? They'll be like, never heard of them, never heard of them. And they're all quite tight knit. They all know each other. Yeah. But John Fury, but the mother, I think, is from the well-known families called the Burtons and the Gormans, who are well-known fighting families. So yeah, the fighting genes come from the mother. You're right. Absolutely. Good point. All right. Lee, Chubby is exclusively into oil drilling. Don't let him deceive you. Blood clot. Slurring on the Chubby name. Monsieur Varish, French less number one for the triple B. Repeat after me. Je veux un pom-pom. So let's une pom-pom. Ah, it's masculine, right? Je veux une pom-pom. French lesson number 2. Je veux deux pom-pom. Nice, brother. I'll be using that. Yeah, John Fury is professional, yeah, but a whack one. Peter Fury is professional as well, actually, funny, but he only had one fight, he lost. I mean, the mother's not going to be professional because she's a woman, isn't it? Back in the day, they didn't do that, man. Thanks, Chubby. I'll check it out. Thank you, bro. Is it the Gdansk? How I spell it? Huh? Danzig, D-N-Z-I-G. Check it out. Check out. It's a bit of disputed territory, and the people that were living there were getting persecuted. Just check it out. Chubby's good at Qaddafi. Qaddafi and Eazy-E's love child. This is meant to be the Eazy-E, but okay, guys. I need to go and get my food on at some point because it's rumbling. I've enjoyed this. A little light on the super shekels. A little light on the super shekels. But yo, it's not about the money, it's about the funds. All right. Yeah, I'm thinking of starting to charge me funds £90. £90 to for every live. Because that's my idol's Ricky Hatton. He knows how to look after funds. It's such a shame because if Hugh Fury just turned up to a Ricky Hatton fight because of what he's been through with COVID, he might have been cured. You can say that's all right. I can still watch Ricky Hatton Barrera. I don't care about that lockdowns now. Oh, I'm getting tired. John Fury's a poor pro. My mate's dad beat Peter Fury on his debut. Didn't Peter Fury only had one fight though? I wish I could check it out on my phone, but I switched it off. Wow, interesting. Iron Sheik, by the way, is based. The Iron Sheik is one based wrestler. Check him out on YouTube. I mean, you got to keep it a little bit. I bet you're working for the WWF or WWE, right? So they were wrong uns, but he was as based as you can be. Check him out. Oh, my boy Shane Bongos in the house as always has given me same numerals. 333. Thank you, my brother. I really appreciate that. That's what a true fan is like, isn't it, fam? Sorry. Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that, man. Once Great Britain, my boy. What you got? Peter Fury. Okay, my boy. Good to see you. Yeah. Peter Fury's a G. He's the richest. What a crusher. Boxing. Period. Really? Did you make that much money for the methamphetamine business, man? That's crazy, man. That's crazy. It's possible. Very possible. Miss you, Rara. My prediction was right. Joyce, who's Parker, late stoppage. Yeah. Chippy said that as well. I got mocked, yeah. I made when it was originally scheduled, I did a video about predicting Joyce stoppage. And all these New Zealanders said, "You're a mug. Oh, you don't know anything about boxing." Some of them didn't even have, most of them had NZ or something. They knew they were New Zealanders, but some of them didn't have. I just knew they were. Why would you suddenly, you know nothing about boxing? Ha ha! We'll come and laugh at you after it finishes. I did another one when it's rescheduled. I got the same things. Oh, where are they? Where you at, New Zealanders? Where are you New Zealanders at? You can at least say, "Look, Triple B, we were sorry, man. We are sorry. Yeah? We just wanted to spot our man, but you was right. We could have won money on it, but we were stupid. So we're going to cash app you 10 New Zealand dollars to say sorry." Yeah, but no, they don't. They just hired like Wan Chai, aka Spencer Theon, who's at the moment absolutely browning himself about being nicked. Hey. What do we got? My stomach be. Oh, Simon Cameron, I've got to speak to you, bro, because have you got Eubank to win? If I had to bet, I would say like this, right? If I got to bet my life on it, who would you go for? And that's how you really know. If I had to bet my life on it, I'd go for Eubank just for the size, but I wouldn't be comfortable with it, to be honest. I do think Ben has a chance. Some people think he's too small to get schooled, but he's almost certain to be much more up for it than Eubanks. But I think to me he's too big. Oh, yes, Simon, what I want to say to you quite often, this only happens to you. I don't know what's going on. You leave a message, right, on the Triple B channel, and anytime I like it or press the lure button or try and answer it, it says, I can't do it. It says, this action cannot be performed. Which is really weird, man. But it keeps the actual, what's it called? It keeps the comment there, but I cannot, I don't know what that is. I don't know what's going on, blood. I don't know. Maybe you've been shadow banned, obviously, but okay. Dale, how deep down a religious rabbit hole, mate? You could up on a third temple. Yes, I've read about it. Yes, I have. Yeah. If that prediction comes true, man, you know the end times. I mean, I feel the end times coming. They say, but if that specifically happens, yeah, that's serious. Some people said they're already planning it. My feeling is, they say you can never predict when it's going to happen. The end times are going to get called in the second coming, but you can tick off the signs, and so many signs are off now. Next, we'll see legalized noncery, and that's already on its way. They already predicted that men will dress as women and vice versa. That's another prediction. That Bati business will be encouraged. That people will mock the church, mock Christianity. I mean, so many. It just goes on and on. But the third temple is a very interesting one because that's about a specific physical building. So yeah, if that happens, man, I'm like blood clot. I run for the hills, blood. Okay, I want to get where we at? Almost done 2 hours, man. It's my longest ever. Well, it hasn't translated into shekels. Yeah. I think I'll give it another 5 minutes because I've got to get my food on, blood. I got to Batty Man's cousin, who I ain't spoke to in years, at Tan's booth, and his geet uncle. One of them died, wasn't it? I think the brown one's still alive. The white geet uncle is gone. They probably wouldn't. Chess boxing. That probably would. We got him closer. Oh, I don't know. Sorry, man. I haven't part of that conversation. Oh, my boy, Bang Daddy Paddy. Where you at, Bang Daddy Paddy? Where you at? Huh? How do you get such bounce in those curls? Another. What was I saying? Another what? Oh, is that your yoga oil? No, man. I use Soul Glow. Let your soul glow. Shh. Just like coming to America, just like AKA Skins. If you want to get your Soul Glow merch, you go to the store, you find the Sir Skins Soul Glow. Let your Soul Glow t-shirt. I hope someone buy at least one of them. But yeah, I get my Soul Glow blood. It's simple. He talks, but I got a gay cousin. Unfortunately, absolute posse. Yeah, I ain't got no. There's no back business in my family actually, but well, I've had that. Sorry. Right. Okay. A few more. Then I'm going to turn it in to get my food on. Batman posted on video that the Bible. Let's carry on. This is the beginning. Build a kill in the house. Does Tyson like going on the bus? He's all right, man. You know. To be honest, he just likes to sit down, lie down, and eat, fart, walk outside, take a little wee, and walk back in. You know, Bulldog's not really known. Yeah, he likes the attention. Bulldogs are very laid back and friendly, but they got obviously very strong mandibles, strong jaws. But he's quite small anyway. He's not a big one of them massive bulldogs. Bang Daddy Paddy. Dave Caldwell must be nervous about the energy price. Yeah, the hikes, man. Man's going to have to change his game. Yeah, man. 73 degrees, baby. We got some merch on that too, man. Look into the 5 red heifers that just arrived. Yep, I already have. Yes. Very interesting. Another part of the... it's all getting weird, bro. Very weird, very weird. Yeah, I've looked into that. You guys should have a look too. Okay, a couple more, man. Because I can barely read it now. I get my eyes are tired, man. I need to get some not some sunglasses. I should have some glasses, but when my eyes get tired. But I think if you start taking shortcuts, then your body starts packing down a bit. But at the moment, man, I can barely read this thing. So I've got dark glasses on, obviously. Triple B has the worst experience in public. Yeah, do you know what? I have some pretty bad luck, man. But you know, where I live is whack, and also like you know, I mean that's what part of the reason I became a NEET. You know, I just don't want to be in that world, man. And people seem to get more and more nuts. You know, they really do. They really do. So all these people today walking around with them things on their face like that. I just like, what are you doing? You know, I see people. Shh. Every time they walk in, I'm like, what do you do, man? You don't even realise it's a scam. Sick of this thing. Bill. As Tyson hunt the leg should be he's been done, so he doesn't have not really. No. Okay. Because I can barely read because my eyes they're not closing. They're just. I guess they're tired. I don't know. And all I do is stare at the screen all day because I'm a NEET. Yeah, and that and not see very well together. I mean, your eyes just get. You know, it's a lot of stress in it on the eyes, man. I ain't a young man no more. Right. So I'm gonna call it in, and then I'm gonna get my food on. I'm not sure what I'm eating, but it's gonna be good. See, I can't read, man. Let's get the free Triple B. Cider drinker or lager? Definitely lager. Definitely lager. I like wine as well. I like my wine to get my wine on too, but definitely. I'm not a big cider drinker, to be honest with you. Right. I'm gonna jet. One more question. My boy Lee talks boxing and the hairs. If you went to public every day, you would probably get used to the retardation. Yeah, but I do have weird experiences. Like I always get imbeciles. You know, they come and talk to me. I always get weird people come and talk to me. I get weird experiences. I don't know, man. Some people say, "Oh, you got to attract it. Maybe you're seeking." I ain't seeking it out, man. I'm minding my own business. But you know, yeah. I don't know. Every time I go out, I'm going out a bit more now because I stopped getting my drink on. Also, I had things to do. You know, I haven't opened a bill for like 3 months. Yeah, I had to go get a new phone. I had to do this. I had to take Tyson to the vet. You know. So, but I'm getting a bit more used to it, but it doesn't mean I enjoy it. I enjoy it because, you know, I might have the odd good experience, to be honest. You know, when someone will be really sweet and I'll be like, oh, there are some decent people. But most people are idiots and normies, and I'm sick of seeing stupid piercings and awful tattoos and terrible dyed hair on 16, 17, 18-year-olds, especially girls. And they almost like they're trying to be as ugly as possible. That's another thing that's predicted. Yeah, inversion. Yeah, that how what is beautiful is going to be replaced by what is ugly. Now it's all going to turn around as inversion. All right, come on, one more now. Tyson's got no balls, not anymore, man. He did have a bit when he was young. Okay. Merch question. It could be the merch. What could be the merch? I don't know. Disco Dave. Okay, last one, Disco Dave. Right. I could do this forever if I could read, but I just can't read it at the moment. My eyes too dark. I get what you're saying. I come across, yeah, pedo not. Oh, pests, nosy cunts, grumpy, and strains on all sorts of I'm so sick of the normie world, man. How did it get like this? It's like 2000 AD, you know, the Judge Dredd, and everyone's messed up. No one's happy really. Everyone's moaning. They all try and join these different tribes and mess their bodies up, and it's nuisance, man. Patrice Thomas, I'm not saying to you. She's all really a batty man. He's admitted he does both. There's an interview, I talked about it, with Vitaly. And he also, he's kissed men over. Yeah, he's admitted it. So, to me, there's no such thing as bi curious, batty, straight. There's normal and everything, and there's perversion. That's all it is. Normal and perversion. And that's from both a religious, a cultural, and an evolutionary perspective. So what you know about that, boy? Yeah, that's right. He said he's from. He admitted it. He's half batty now. If you're batty, you're batty. All right, one more. Come on, get one more good question. I quite enjoy this, man. Oh, you've had enough, Deontay. Apart from Deontay, unless Deontay asks a super interesting question. Deontay, he loves Purple Man curry. Imagine the smell, the disease. I don't know, man. All right. Okay, let's start. No more questions. Right. Listen, peeps, thank you so much. Yeah. I look forward to selling some merch, man. So a lot of people have been very kindly said I'm going to buy some, but I'd really like to see that. Really give me a buzz to see them Instagram photos and the thing come in. I feel like I've created something. You get me? What's your favorite brother? Says Discord Dave. Do you mean like the Klitschko's or just in general? I don't know, man. Oh, septum piss is awful. It's like they want to be ugly now. Okay. Let's see if it's drying up. Okay, where we at? 2 hours. Okay, we're at 2 hours now, so that's done, man. So yeah, thanks everybody. I really appreciate it, man. As I really was hoping for the best show ever because, like I said, I've been starting to look into StreamYard and all the new skills you can do, but I didn't get to test it because my computer, my tech, and I didn't have enough time. But hopefully, we can do another one soon. Are we Tuesday? Yeah, the Ben fight is coming up. So yeah, that maybe I'll do on a Thursday, and then during the fight maybe on a. I don't know, man. You tell me what you want. I'm here for the fans. If the fans want one on Thursday, if the fans want one on Saturday, if the fans want one on Sunday, I'ma do it. All right, peace, guys. Sleep well. Yeah. Take the red pill and swallow that thing all the way down, so it can never come up. And the truth is painful, but believe me, it's also liberating because then you realize what's going on. You realize how you can change it, which is hard, but you can at least see. Once you know what's happening, then at least you know what you're fighting. You get me? And it can be somewhat spiritually awakening. You snap out of your sleep. You're not a zombie anymore if you take the red pill. And yeah, it's difficult, man. It's difficult, and you become obsessed with the truth, the reality. But so you should be, instead of watching Strictly Come. I told you I was in the pub one time, and there's this normie, like this woman and her husband or whatnot. I said hi and that. Hello, what's wagwan? And they're sitting there. And this woman's like, oh, I really don't know what I'm gonna do with me Saturday night now. Strictly Come Dancing's finished. My jaw dropped, and my spirit dropped. Well, also I try not to laugh. It's a mixture of the two. But can you imagine having that life? Should be wasting enough time when he's young watching stupid nonsense on TV. And I'd like to go back to slap myself around the head, but I can't change what's there. But I can change now going forward, and I never waste my time. Well, even if I'm getting my drink, I will be researching and looking. And I will be trying to red pill other people. Okay? Hopefully bring them to God and reality. Anyway, thanks, guys. I really can't see anything anymore. Like too much staring at the screen and the dark glasses and all that. Thank you guys. I'll speak to you soon. Check out the merch store. If you want to give me a cash up, it's much appreciated. Of course, I always big up everyone. You can drop a message. It's quite fun. And I don't know. My man said that he couldn't sign up for my link, so I'll have a look at that. I don't know, man. But I'm sure I tested it. But whatever, man. Have a good week. Yeah. In the comments or whatever, at some point, tell me. If you want another live this week, I think, or when or whatever. But sleep well, man. Keep real and look at all them rabbit holes. Just it will be painful at times. It will be painful. But what's more important? The truth is the most liberating spiritual experience you can have. The truth. The truth. Peace in the Middle East. By the way, that only happens in the end times. But okay, cheers, guys. Sleep well. Sleep well. Sleep well. Sleep well.